Boris Johnson has said today that the intelligence coming out of Ukraine is grim, to use his word. How worried should we be about it, and how worried are you about it, having seen the NATO chief yourself?
I'm very concerned about the situation in Ukraine. I think there's a shared concern across the alliance here at NATO. Nobody quite knows what Putin is going to do. I do know that what he wants to do, above all else, is to divide the allies, NATO and other allies, and we mustn't be divided. And that's why it's very important for me to be here at NATO today. It's also very important for me to make clear today, as part of my message, that we stand united in the United Kingdom. Of whatever other challenges and arguments we have with the government, when it comes to Russian aggression, we stand together as political parties.
And on one of those arguments, the former Conservative Prime Minister, actually today, was rather on your side when it comes to lockdown. He made some very trenchant criticisms of Boris Johnson, and he echoed something you've already said, which was that in your view, the Prime Minister has broken the law. He also said he was surprised the Cabinet have not spoken up and done more, suggesting they were complicit. Do you think that other Conservative politicians are complicit in allowing someone who's broken the law to stay in office?
I do think it's for Conservative MPs and those in the Cabinet to speak up. Only they can deal with this situation. The Prime Minister has, in my view, not only broken the rules, he's also said things in Parliament which are hard to believe are true. So on both counts, I think the time has come for him to go. I think the vast majority of the public think the time has come for him to go. But of course, the only people that can remove him are those in his own party. And that's why I do think that it is for them now to act.
I'm just going to, forgive me, I'm going to ask you that question again because an alarm went off. Sorry, could you hear that, Keir? Sorry, apologies. Just better to...
Yep.
But you want to do the same
just
again?
That same question, sorry. The first one was fine, just I don't know if you then heard that alarm. I don't want it to go back to London and then people can't use it. Happy? Yep. Okay, I'll just ask that second one again. So a former Conservative Prime Minister, John Major, has today agreed with you that Boris Johnson has broken the law. But he's suggested too that the Cabinet and other Conservative politicians are complicit somehow, complicit in the wrongdoing. Would you share that assessment?
I think it's time for the Prime Minister to go. I think that's in the national interest. The only people that can remove him are his own MPs, and that requires them to speak out, and they should speak out. The important thing here is the Prime Minister's lost the moral authority to lead, and we've been in a situation where the Prime Minister's been distracted for months on end defending himself against allegations, instead of focusing on the things that are really important challenges. Lots of people have got energy bills that are going up, got a serious situation in the Ukraine. So it is for them, I think, now to do what they need to do to ensure that he falls and in the national interest we move on. Specifically
on the Cabinet though, do you agree with that assessment of Sir John's, that the Cabinet are somehow doing something quite seriously wrong?
I think they're going to have to look at themselves in the mirror and ask themselves whether they can carry on with this Prime Minister. I think in their hearts a number of them know that they can't. I can see a divide now between those that are quite prepared to go out and defend the indefensible and those that are obviously very, very uncomfortable now doing that. And so sooner or later, this has just got to come to a head.